Hello, hello. Today is Thursday, August 21st, 1:40 p.m. Central Time. So, I was finished for the day earlier. I'm just getting back to my computer to kind of record the video. But if you remember in the pre-market, I was looking to short basically between this dark pull level and this kind of key level that I drew at the beginning of the week. And so I was looking for this area to take a short. Um, this area here. So I was looking for that area to take a short. I didn't get to the charts early. I didn't get to the charts earlier because I knew there was the news at 8:45 Central. There was some flash PMI something, and so there wasn't anything for me to do there. And I didn't get to the charts till about 9 after the home sales news was released. But when I came in, I saw that I really liked, price came back up, hit this dark pool level, and and rejected here. So that would have been a great short scalp, but wasn't there for it, missed it. And the first thing that happened is I watched the results from the home sales. They came in a little bit. They came in better, better than expected, I guess. And for some reason, I thought, well, it's good news, but I wonder if we do the opposite and kind of fail on that. And so on the spike up, I did short just a kind of coin flip, just to see if we would fall over, because we did kind of wick out the low of day here. And so I thought maybe that's signaling we're going to go lower. Um, it broke the high of that candle. I had to stop out. That was pretty much it. And then as I saw this candle started staying green, next candle open, I hit it, joined long, got out here, which was kind of this high. So had to stop, had to win. It is what it is. And then I think at this point I started really forcing a short because I saw that this was high of day, and then I saw this candle try to wick and break high of day, and it did not. Then I saw this one started to turn red. And so I thought, well, maybe, looking at it here, it's like the clouds are really green, but I thought maybe we'll just have like a really big flush down candle like this. And so kind of anticipating that. So I put my stop over high a day, get stopped out. And then I'm pretty annoyed because now I know I'm forcing it. Like I feel like I'm forcing it. But now it's like, well, now we're in this area where I'm expecting a short. And so my thought process was, let me just start smaller and give it some room. Let me not try to rush and force things. But in hindsight, I was definitely forcing this trade. So on this breakdown, I shorted. I think I had my stop kind of up here, basically, like above here. Got stopped out eventually, and it just kind of grinded up and took me out. In hindsight, this whole situation, like all the trend strength was green in the clouds and everything. There was no short there, and so that was just a ridiculous trade. Really, just forcing it. And then I see this candle break the low of those two, close under the key level here, and then I, go short, and then I add, and then yeah, I get it out here. And so that was a super trade. So I was back into the green, super happy about it. And I was back into the green nicely. And I think I was starting to get a little greedy at this point. And then so here, a short, get a nice little out scalp, but it didn't flush hard like I wanted it to. And so I left it alone. Saw this candle push up green, pull back, push up green. And then I thought, well, like after this broke the low of this one and this candle, decided to go short and gave it too much room. So I saw this push up and it closed strong, and you know I was like, well, let me see what's going on here. And then I think on a pullback a little bit, it didn't, like, I just decided to get out, so I stopped out. But then I joined in again, um, long here. Then it broke down, stopped out, which was super annoying. And then I think in the same stop out, I shorted it again. Right. So now I'm just like chopping myself up in this area. Like this was not good. Like this was a very bad spot for me. And so I was just flipping here because I was thought, oh, maybe we're gonna fall over. Okay, we're not falling over. Let me see if we shoot up. And I was just really expecting a lot of volatility spikes. Just didn't happen. I was getting chopped up. Um, and then I was like, all right, let me just, stopped out, kind of waited and see, saw the clouds turn green, saw this poke up, Saw this push up, broke the high of this, broke the high of that, and I said, okay, we're probably going up now. So when this pulled back here, hit it, and had a nice little ride up. I was expecting up here, even up here, and then I think we broke down here. My stop was basically below this dark pool level. Got stopped out, and I was like, all right, I'm again in the wrong direction. Went short on this candle, stop above that, and then just wrote it down to, I think, here. Yeah, around here. And then so I was ended the day on the green, but there's definitely, I would say, definitely some really over trading, bad execution there. This probably was an unnecessary trade. I didn't really need to take that and stop out. And in here, I'm basically forcing the trades and kind of gave it too much room. Even though I was small size, I was just kind of being stubborn. I was like, well, I'm expecting to short around here, so let me just get in. But I should have just waited for like the real signal, which was that. And so that's what it is. You know, I think greed got the best of me, and I was just trying to make more and more, and then you end up giving it back and all that. But all in all, this was a great trade. Great, great, great trade. Also, a really great trade. I like that I added in the winter. I like the exit. I think those are solid trades. I should have just waited for it. And my plan again was to really just see how price reacted at these two levels. And you see it went up, rejected. You went up, went to this one, but then rejected down. Again, rejected and under. Like this thing turned red under there, which I took that. Pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, rejected. So this would have been a great short. So that's what it is. Levels were good. Execution was not great. And I just need to get better at that. That's pretty much it. All right. I will be back for pre market review tomorrow, and we'll see how things go. And let's see. Price may be going down, but we're done. All right. Thank you.